Yield farming in DeFi can be extremely tough if you're brand new to the space. So my aim here with this video is to quickly go over some of the key things that where I would start, how would I do them, and pretty much hopefully avoid any of the mistakes. So if you're not familiar, my name is Wayne. I created Wealth Builders Alliance. It's a small community that I'm slowly starting to build out, and pretty much our aim here is to build out portfolios that can earn you passive income in crypto. I will do live calls and a host of other different things in it, create different tools that obviously aim here is to help you avoid all the problems that I fell into over the years of being in crypto. So if you're interested in joining, the link is below in the description. You should be able to click it and go through all the process of that. So first things first, I suppose what we're going to do here is going to go through pretty much 3 tools, keeping them super simple and obviously convenient for the use. So first things first, is we jump over here to DeFiLlama. Again, DeFiLlama, again, if you're a new person here, check the link obviously, but DeFiLlama is going to be your go-to platform that's going to kind of get you to understand potential yield opportunities around on different chains. So again, look, we're assuming you're set up, you have all that information, and what we're doing now is to start in our basic yield farming positions. So with that, you can go here and you can search obviously different tokens. So at this moment in time, we just have Ethereum. We have TVL set to 5 million. APY is obviously the 15% is the minimum, and pretty much that's it. We will have a load of different options below 1 million and even further down, but the problem then is going to happen is you could potentially be in positions that low TVLs and could be crucified in terms of what money you have, and trades and stuff like that can really impact your overall position on that. So that's one of the key reasons why I like trying to get into TVLs that are a little bit higher. With that, we go through here, we can have a check of the different farms. So straight away, there's one obviously that nearly always stands out to me is wrapped ETH-USDC on Aerodrome, obviously, and through the base chain. And again, you can see the TVL here is almost 100 million. We're getting a crazy APY of 140%. And for anyone that's not familiar with APYs and APRs, I suppose all you have to do is look at your local maybe savings accounts, look at stock markets and things like that. The general what is return, I think, in stock markets is potentially 10 to 15%. Savings accounts, I think most of them are probably only 6-7% if you're lucky. And as I said, opportunity here is unreal, I think, for earning steady income from high blue chip assets. This is the key here, and this is something I'll talk regularly about, is do not be jumping into LPs or positions that are extremely risky with crazy APYs or APRs that you could see maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000%. So keep an eye on that. So with that, we have 2 options, and pretty much we want to look at wrapped ETH-USDC, and we're happy to go with this position. Now our next step is how do we actually earn our yield and where do we go about it? So as I said, we have 2 options here. We jump over to VFAT, which is going to be option 1, and option 2 is Beefy Finance. Both of these options are going to play a different role in terms of how your overall plan goes forward. So the key thing here is you need to have an understanding of what you actually want to achieve from your crypto. So you have 2 options. You obviously want to grow your overall bag, which is perfect, which technically you would use Beefy Finance. Option 2 is where you want to earn some cash revenue, cash flow from your crypto, and then that's going to be option 1, which was obviously VFAT, which I just mentioned. So with that in mind, we jump over here to VFAT, and all I want to do here is find the ETH pool that we showed on DeFiLlama. So we'll jump up here, we'll go to all chains, and what you want to do is open up just base, all protocols, which is just Aerodrome. From here, it's going to give us the positions, and what we'll do is set the TVL to the highest because we know that's where roughly it was. And here is one of the positions already, wrapped ETH, USDC. Obviously the APY is higher because it's concentrated liquidity, but one of the key things here to remember is ranges. We do not want to be getting into likes of this, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up being in and out of range very often and quickly. So what happens is you don't earn the yield. Now personally, this is my new approach for it. So what I would do here is set it to something a bit bigger. You have 30% range, you're still earning 114%, and even for me now, this is still a bit high. So what I would do is see, could we go a little bit further out? Now we're getting 70%. 70% I'm a bit comfortable with. Again, the price of Ethereum has to move by 50% in total, obviously 25 up or 25 down. If you're not familiar what that is, we jump over here and you can see this position. Here's the Ethereum position, and zoom in a bit more. That means that the price of Ethereum has to go out of your range up by 25%, which is even going off the screen, and down the same by 25%. So look, we'll quickly try and zoom out here again. So that has to go right up even further over 5,000 and back down to obviously nearly 3,000 again. So, you know, there's a big range there. The key thing here is you're going to be earning fees throughout that entire range, which obviously is going to help your overall portfolio and help with your cash flow, because as I said, earning yield, earning the revenue, earning the cash from it allows you to potentially build out other positions. The alternative, which I mentioned, is over here on Beefy Finance, and pretty much Beefy Finance operates as a compound. It's going to compound your overall yield. You never really get to take out the cash each day, for example. But what happens is it's a great option if you're looking to build the positions and just allow it to compound. So again, here all we're going to do is look for the ETH positions, and with that we'll go up to base chain. These are all the ETH positions, but what we want is ETH and USDC. So just quickly see, can I find this now? So here we have ETH-USDC. This is offering us 48%. So pretty much this is our ETH is a different version of ETH. So it's I'm nearly sure it's like a liquid version of ETH. And then again, if I can go up here and see, can I find ETH-USDC? So here's a wrapped ETH-USDC positions. You can see obviously there's some of them are a bit higher than others. Here's another wrapped ETH-USDC, 31%, 30%, 25%. So you can see the options are there. Now, as I said, I would just keep a close eye on these positions in terms of what the actual returns are, because obviously you can see that the APY is much lower. However, there is going to be no worrying about having to be in and out of range. It's going to always be in range for us. The vault is going to do that for us. So what's going to happen is it's going to compound it and grow the position over time. And again, what you would look at is even on this one, at 31%, you can see in total there's 47 million in Aerodrome TVL, and obviously Beefy has just over 600,000 in this position as well. So again, look, an excellent opportunity, an excellent way to potentially earn from both scenarios. You have option 1 here, which is going to allow you to generate your own cash. And then you have option 2 up here, which is going to pretty much allow us to compound and grow our positions. Again, the key thing here, as I mentioned, is you need to have some sort of plan built out. Do not just start yield farming and just throwing funds into different random tokens, because what's going to happen is you will get wrecked. Trust me, I've done this. I've fallen down that hole, and pretty much, you know, it takes a while to get back out of it to build up your positions again. And pretty much that is one of the key reasons why I built this entire group, because my main focus is try and provide as much value as I can. Hopefully educate people to the point where they understand a bit more about crypto and DeFi, and overall just build up a community of people that have same mindsets of what they're wanting to do, earn passive income, obviously doing it through crypto, and pretty much just help each other navigate the entire space. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and see you in the next one.